a blue pill like this, and it's essentially a contraceptive pill for HIV. Hey sluts, welcome to Kayden Unwrapped. I hope you're enjoying my BB content. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the link to my member pages is in the description below. I have been loving it, and since I'm smashing guys no condom, I want to tell you about all the ways you can protect yourself from STIs and HIV whenever you don't wear a condom. And I do that tool by tool in every episode of this series. So previously I told you about U equals U, which has many names, but whatever you want to call it, it all means the same thing. If you are living with HIV, on meds and undetectable, like myself, you cannot transmit the virus to anyone you fuck or get fucked by. But although U equals U is fully effective, if you are HIV negative and you don't always use a condom, you might be interested in another tool called PrEP. Many of you already know this, but for those of you who don't, PrEP is a pill you can take before sex to stop you becoming HIV positive when you're bareback. A blue pill like this, and it's essentially a contraceptive pill for HIV. The reason PrEP works is because it's made up of similar medication that I take to prevent passing HIV to other people. I actually take this pill and a couple of other pills, but it's important to know that you can't take PrEP for HIV. You can't just get PrEP and start taking it without a consultation with a specialist. This is really important because if you are living with HIV and don't know, PrEP isn't enough to treat you. So you could still pass HIV to other people, and it can complicate your future treatment if you do take PrEP. Most people take PrEP daily, but depending on your gender, you might actually be able to take it in an event-based manner, which means around the time you have sex rather than every day. Now, if you decide to go for event-based PrEP, you really can't be missing any doses. But if you take it every day and you happen to miss a dose here and there, do not panic. It happens to the best of us. It happens to me sometimes as well, although I'm not on PrEP. I do miss my medication sometimes, and nothing happens because these meds have a half-life. So they stay in your bloodstream for longer than 24 hours. PrEP is now finally available free on the NHS. So if you live in the UK, good for you. If you don't live in the UK, talk to your care provider and see if you can find something online. You may be able to get generic PrEP, which works in exactly the same way. If you decide to buy it, just make sure you're getting it from a legitimate source, and again, do not take it unless you've had an HIV test and spoken to a doctor. Okay? Good. Now, I think PrEP is an incredible tool because it gives you full control over your HIV status. Condoms can split, they can be taken off, stealthing. So, there's nothing quite like it, apart from obviously living with HIV and an undetectable viral load. But it's important to remember that PrEP protects you from HIV and HIV alone. To protect yourself from other STIs, you need other tools, and I'll talk to you about them in the future episodes of Kayden Unwrapped. If you missed episode 1, the link is in the description below. And if you'd like to watch Kayden Unwrapped in its full glory, and for some reason you're not signed up to my member sites, very rude. And the link is of course in the description below as well. Thanks for tuning in. Join me in a couple of weeks for the next episode.